Mike, I don't know if you know my movie taste just yet, but I love a good comeback story, don't you?
Oh, well, that's the best, yeah.
Well, we are proving in this next piece that a setback can actually be a setup to something greater.
So this will be a living space for three young people.
Young men living on the street, just trying to find their way.
It's so exciting when you see the manifestation of something that God has given you a long time ago. And yes, does it need work? Yes. But we see the potential.
On the campus of New Covenant Church of Philadelphia, it will be a place where they can live, learn, and just rest, while also being spiritually fed.
Jesus just doesn't save, he keeps you.
And after all these years, that's exactly what Hans Nelson says God did for him.
He's kept me. Now, I'm not telling you I'm without issues. You know, it's not been an easy walk all the time, but I'm still here, I'm still standing by the grace of God.
Still standing despite the trauma, drug use, mental illness, setback after setback.
What drew me to hip hop was the creativity of it, the false concept of unity.
An association that on one hand put the Mount Airy native, who performed under the stage name Han Soul, on Billboard's top 10 chart.
Imagine exactly how good it could be.
But on the other hand, had him dealing with something else.
Depression, you know what I mean? A negative attitude, a dislike for authority, you know, because that's what hip hop preaches, secular hip hop.
Traits he says he sees in a lot of today's young people.
Evil communication corrupts good manners or corrupts good morals.
I got involved with the drugs, I got involved with the women, and I was feeding the wrong part of my being.
Some of the characteristics that Hans talks about in a new film about his life.
It's been about 7 years since my last confession. I don't know where to begin. It's like I made a mess of my whole life.
We're trying to train them so that they can see that you can use your gifts for Jesus. You can use your gifts to build people up.
Rather than tear them down, it's a strategy Hans' church family believes can help change what we are seeing far too often on the streets of Philadelphia and beyond.
And this particular movie that Hans has made majors in the positive. It shows what is possible when one has a vision, when one has the encouragement and the capacity to go forward with that vision.
And perhaps see something other than death, which has sadly become the norm in our society.
I think there are so many who are without hope. The problems that we have are not the guns, it's not the substance and the things that are abused. The problems are spiritual. They proceed from the heart. And God is the only one who's able to change the heart, to redeem, and to transform that which is dark into light.
Yet another way, a better way, is what Hans is trying to show people with his film.
Okay, Hans, do you believe in Jesus?
I guess.
Do you want to be saved?
Saved? What does that mean?
Well, we are going to enjoy our cappuccinos during this commercial break, but when we come back with the 215, we're going to take you inside.